Alright, so now we got every little ick and cranny, every little thing here moving, meaning it all works. Alright, we've done some work, We now have a new train line to our aluminum factory. Our only issue with the aluminum factory right now is that it's outdated. Pretty much most of this is running on conveyor belts that are Mark 4. So we got Mark, what, 4? We got some Mark 5s here, but it's mostly Mark 4. We're on Mark 5, so that means all of this has been regulated to be on Mark 4s. And that means this whole thing could be made to be bigger and just better overall, which the plan is to go crazy with it, because it seems like I wasn't even all the way through with this. It seems like I was only running this 50% from what it looks like, because like, look at this. It seems like that's just how I had it, and it seems like I was using some other mode to brush it back. So yeah, this is gonna be super interesting for me to redo, because man, plus I have a lot of extra. Alright, so now what I gotta do is I literally gotta go through every single one of these and upgrade them so that they're all yeah, Mark 5s, so that they're actually the best they can be. And I also gotta go and upgrade the other things, which are the miners to Mark 3. So we got some business we gotta do. So we gotta do all of that, come back here, and pretty much tear this down. Oh boy. Alright, so now that these are all done, so I have one line that's 600, another line 600, my third line is 300, and another line, which is up here, 780. So I got upwards to, that's 1200. We got over, I think, 2000 bauxite being mined per minute, which isn't bad. I have to literally add all this up, but overall that's pretty good. All right, so that is what, 22, so we're getting over 2000. Okay, that's actually a lot. That's actually a lot of bauxite. And by the way, I labeled these as 1, 2, and 3, and then that one's 4. I labeled them as numbers, so I actually know because they're all different. And yeah, I just need to make sure I got this number right, because we're gonna take this and we're now going to completely DDoS this entire area. Probably keep the water, maybe, but I don't see myself, for reasons of getting rid of the water, I may just have to expand on it. So we may have to build more water stuff, but that's not much of an issue. I think, yeah, so from here all the way down, all of this just needs to get deleted. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, there we go. It's completely gone, so now we have to figure out a new design for... Okay, so what am I gonna... Okay, first of all, it's refineries that we're definitely gonna end up using. I do remember that, so we are going to use refineries, but what I do want to do is I'm going to expand this platform out by a little bit. So that means I'm going to remove some of this, like, plantations of plants. I don't want it no more. We're going to get rid of them, just like that. Delete. And just a couple more. Like I said, I want to expand on this area. Oh, there's a thing over there. But yeah, over here especially, because I need to expand this entire place. Oh yeah, these things go flying, by the way, if you actually hit them. Like, watch this, watch this, watch this. Bing, bing, boom. It didn't do it. Does it have to be underneath? Or like what? There it goes. Yep, look at that. It flies away. It's Mary Puppets. Alright, there we go. So now that we got the trees out of here, this entire platform is getting stretched down. Because I think what I am going to do is I am going to flip the cargo things around, so that I'm just going to import them from this side alone to make it way easier for myself. But yeah, let's see. How far should I do? Is it this? Let's just go this for now. Oh, there's a thing underneath this. I had no idea. Okay, there we go. So we got that. I'm going to expand this also, even though I know if I have to, I think I am going to end up removing these coal lines here really quickly. Nothing that crazy. I think there's maybe 1, 2, oh no, I was good. Okay, let's remove these coal lines really quickly. Okay, so what lines do I actually want to... Oh, first of all, let's redo this. Let's redo, like, literally the beginning of this, and that's going to be the train start. And, well, you're going to be an issue. Get out the way. Oh. What are you stuck? Okay, I'm going to need to delete these anyway. So you're lucky. Alright, you gonna get out of here? Is he, like, stuck? Because, like, this dude is not leaving. Like, are you, like, not leaving at all? Like, you gotta go. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Now that I've now switched this entire thing around, so we're actually gonna import this time from this end. So I gotta leave room for this. So, I don't know, maybe, like, 3 crates. So, like, right here is where I can actually start building the thing. Leave that much room for that. Okay, so we can start... Honestly, we can start... Yeah, we can start right here. I think this would be more than enough space. So, we now gotta do the math. Okay, yeah, this was the stuff. So... Right, I think this is what I was doing. But, yeah, I don't need this solution right all the way down to... Wait, what is this? Petroleum... Oh, we're making that, but it's on the other side of the island. I'm not dragging it all the way here just for this. I won't. Okay, so it looks like I was... What was I doing here? Was I doing something with the silica? So this makes 120 per... 112. Is it the same thing? Oh, no, this gives... Oh, 240. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. I see how this was so much. So, what's the... Alright, so what line... Alright, let's just do that line first. So, this is the biggest line we have, which is 780. So, what? 500. So, 780. So, I gotta split that down even, or it's 3-way, some way. Okay, so to make it even, it has to be 390. Little less. There we go. So that's what I would need right there. So I would need to do this twice for that line. So that would be that line right there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little split here. So that's going to be that. So right here is right where I'm going to actually... Now we're going to do... So that's 4, 3. We're going to do number 3, which is 300. It was an impure, which should be a very simple thing to do. I think I could just do that. There we go. That is now... How much of this stuff are we going to make? 468. Wow. Okay. Okay, so now we got to focus on water and everything. So we just now need to stretch this... Oh, wait. Isn't there a straight mode for this? Noodle, horizontal, curve. There is. Okay, that was... That straight mode is definitely new compared to what I know. Alright, I don't think this is... Any of this is actually powered. Connect that to there. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, the train thing has power. There we go. Everything's back online. I just need to power it all back up, which I haven't done yet. So there we go. So now this is the first thing that's actually online. So this would need... Oh, I looked at the wrong number here. I thought I needed 4... I'm looking at this. I only need 390 water per minute. Ooh, I'm a goofball. Okay. Well, either way, it can stay the way it is. It's not like it's going to cause much of an issue. So 390 is, like I said, it's a little bit of an issue. It's like I need to just, like, literally, like, have this be as is. So 390. So, yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, because this is 300. Yeah, that's producing 400 and something. So that's totally fine. Okay, so now we got the next line here. Next line of defense. Which is actually needs to be totally the same. Okay, there we go. So now that we now have that, so yeah, so now we have what, the second pipe. So this is the next pipe that I now need to do and hook up because it's actually done and everything. So we just drag all of this along. Okay, so something like that should literally instantly start working and now pumping this with tons of water. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. You can get so much of the solution from this. Wow. Okay, so I still need to do... Yeah, I didn't even do half. And also, by the way, the rest of these are running off the same function as that for this one right here. So pretty much all these are the exact same. It's just split because of all the different. So yeah, so since these are what, 300 each, I need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 lines, and I only have 3 more. So I'm going to make 2 new lines of water. Alright, so once I connect this up, the water should be good, I think. Hold up, maybe we gotta... Nope, there, it's going good. Okay, what I've realized is that, well, if the lines are 300... Well, not the lines. The buildings, the machineries need 300 each. These pipes can hold 600 and can transfer 600. So why am I trying to use so many more pipes when I could literally split I can make a line using 600. So I just made 2 new pumps and now made 600 lines and then split it into 2 things to make even more. It was as simple as that. So now I can now make the aluminum solution. So we now have the aluminum solution part done. And this is what it looks like. So we now got a decent... We literally used practically the same stuff, just, I would say, more organized. Now we gotta make more refineries, because guess what? We gotta do the next part, which is going to be to turn this aluminum solution into... What is it? Yeah, aluminum scrap. So yeah, you need to use either petroleum coke or... Yeah. Alright, game, quit telling my secrets. This game, I swear. Okay, so we need to make sure we can use as much of this solution as possible. I think the way... Well, we also gotta watch that how much coal we're getting. Actually, how much coal are we making with these 2 lines? Because that's a little icky. I think these lines are both pure. If they're both pure, I think we're cool. Alright, one's pure. How much is it? It's maxed out on the thing. Okay, is this one pure? If so, we're in the... It's pure. Yeah, that's pure. And is it max? Yep, it's max. So we're very much cool. Okay, so we got 780 to work on both lines. That's alright, cool. Okay, so we just need to split the coal for a bunch of amounts, so that's cool. Okay, so let's see here. So this is making me 480 per line. 480. Oh, it's liquids. Right. So we don't want to put this together. Now I think you want to put these up in towers like I did over there with that. So, oh right, I could put... Jesus, man, I could make a lot, but then you get you get water back from this, which I think I used like a way to get rid of it just really quickly using like, I don't know, what was it? I think it was, I don't know, sand, I think? Sand? No, concrete. Okay, so this needs to be 600. So I gotta use 480 here. So 400 and... Is that it? Actually, it's not 400. It's 468, I mean. It's 3 days, 468. There we go. So we now got it. Now we gotta make a... Oh, well, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I mean, it may. Honestly, I don't see an issue why it wouldn't work the way I want it to work. I don't see a reason why I can't just, you know, do that. It's not like I'm transferring water over. I don't need head lift at all. Like, this should easily... Yeah, this should easily work out. But if it does give me issues, I will redo it. So, yeah, if it does give me some slight problems, it'll be going in the shredder, being completely redone. And this also is going to make me 702. So if I really wanted to, I could do that. But that aluminum scrap would be really nice, though. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to do it like this. We're just going to continuously drag them across. We're just going to make this pretty easy on ourselves. So we no longer need this one. So we just need something that uses up 360. That's it. Okay, and now this is what we use for the rest of them. Alright, there we go. So now we now have all of that being transferred over to these. I think, yeah, now we just take the poles. Actually, not the poles. I literally just do this and then connect them. Yeah, so right now, everything's just getting powered up and hooked up. Okay, so there we go. So now that we now have all the aluminum solution actually done, now it comes down to just the coal. The Cool, okay, so 340 times 2, so we're already using 468 there. Now this one, if I plus it by 300, 700, don't tell me we're already, don't tell me I hit the limit. 780. Whew. Okay, so if I done my math right, I can bring a coal thing over, and I can run these 3. And have just, it won't be able to run perfection, but it'll run with just a little extra left over. Alright, so yeah, if it will have just the slightest left over, so I'm not even gonna bother with it. We're just gonna let it go. So there it goes. So now that's working, and we're gonna let that go as is. Now I have to do this, which is just 180 times. So this is 180. These all should be 180. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4. 720. So we practically have another 80 on the line there. Well, 60 coal on the line, but I'm not even gonna bother with it. Like, I could hook up it to like a coal gen or something and just like let it burn, but I really don't care. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do it like this. I was gonna split it. I don't have enough room through this. I don't want to make it looking like a mess, and it has leftovers, so it's not like it's gonna be that much issue. What am I doing? Just do that. I'm gonna save myself a headache. Why is this one being funny? Is it because it's too close? Oh, that works. Okay, it's being very weird. Alright, there we go. And there we go. So now we got the coal running on those. And now we have the water going. So now we're getting the aluminum solution again. I remember the water being the thing that hit. We have to... What are you doing? I told you to go. Okay, what can I use? Like I said, bottling it literally doesn't do anything for me. I wish there was a way, or machine, where you could just dump the water back. Oh man. Okay, refinery. So we're gonna look at the refinery again, not open up console commands. I know with water, like I said, I could pump it back into the system, but then that's eventually, I think that can lead to backups if I know. Coated copper, that, but how much water is this thing going to have to, oh, I didn't even think about that. So just these two and this one, how much, it's over. So I would have to do something with just these two. These two are 468, and then these are 180. So 180 times 3 is already 550. So I would literally need to do something about this. Alright, so that's how we're going to end up doing this. So I'm just going to direct the line to this. So this will actually make us less water per minute than this will actually use. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. This entire place right here is going to be one of those zones where it's like, it better work. That's just how I'm looking at it. So yeah, so now I gotta get myself my concrete here. So these both lines are going to be 300, and I have 600 lines. Alright, so we're just gonna drag this all the way down, as simple as that. And then we're also going to get, yeah, we're gonna get one of these lines, which I think, okay, oh, it's crooked. Wait, what was it doing there? Did I accidentally, why is it, okay, that's not right. Oh, wait, oh, oh, wait, I think I made it crooked. Okay, I think, which one should I think what I am going to do is, you know, this one right there. That would be the first one we use for this. So that's going to turn this into that, or we're going to get the awesome sink going. Because that's where I'm literally leading all of this concrete into, the awesome sink. I want nothing to do with this. I want nothing to do with this concrete at all. Which it's making 200 concrete per minute, so it's not entirely terrible, but you know. And there we go. So now this number has been very fluctuating. I think it's actually higher than when it was before. But yeah, so now we got literally the first line of our, so we just got this left. So how much, okay, we're just worried about this part by part. So what's next? So we got 180 water. Alright, she's 180 water now. Okay, so 180 water. So we're gonna split this right down where it's gonna say, okay, now we're gonna need 180 water. Oh, too far. Let's see, 2 less. There we go. So, 260, that's a weird number. Huh. That is such a weird number. That is a bummer. Why? This is perfect, because this is gonna produce 180 water. We need to make sure we get rid of 180 water. Yeah, that number is very not like it. I don't like it at all, but we're gonna have to do it. So even if I can only do this times 2, 3. If I do 3, it's over the amount it's making. And that's not good. So yeah. So at most I can do these 2 for the next one at most, but past that, no. Oh, it might actually help to actually hook this stuff up to the power. I just realized that maybe I should do that. Maybe I should give it power to actually use. Like, maybe just this once I should actually give it power. Yeah, that could have been a big oops. Okay, so it's just seemingly like I gotta hook more of this up and figure the rest of this out. Okay, so I have now went off and did it. So now we have this completely done. So we've used 3 lines of normal concrete nodes. So 3 nodes are now being used to make whatever this hunk of mess is going to be. But it's going to be to get rid of that stupid water. And then now we just have tons of aluminum solution to get through. Wait, isn't this supposed to get rid of the water? Is this not getting rid of... Oh, it's got no power. Now I see why it's not working. Okay, there we go. Now we're producing. There we go. Alright, so now that's going to get rid of that. So now I have to figure out, what am I going to do with... Okay, so we'll start off with the massive ones that are over here, which are these. These are 702. So I had to be worried because even if I did do this, I can't take all that out. Believe it or not, I can't. So this would be a total waste of these because I can only take out 780 per minute. So that would be totally a waste. Now, let's see. So if I do this, so pure aluminum. Yeah, this is the pure aluminum piece. Oh, right. So you could use like the silica stuff, but I didn't do it that way. Even though I think it's a little better, but I have no idea about the math on that, and I ain't gonna lose my brain. I want to see, is there anything else I can use? Oh, we're gonna need to do the copper, so we're gonna have to get some water over here. So I can actually do these. I think that's a good deal. Oh wait, it's a lot of copper. Oh. Wouldn't it be better just for me to send this all to the factory? Like, wouldn't it be better just for me to send these aluminum ingots to the factory then? Because I already have like copper ingots there. Ooh, maybe that might be an idea. I just smelt it now. And then, yeah, so the best way to do this is just this. We put it through a smeltery. So I have to figure out how to smelt 702. What's the max here? Because I don't remember these maxes. Oh my god, I could do a crazy amount of aluminum ingots. I could. I could. Okay, so 150. So it's 4.5. What happens if I get rid of that? And then it's 120. Not any better. So if I just go halfway with 138. Okay, let's go a little lower. Okay, that's the lucky number. Okay, so if I actually make this down to, what is it, 117? I know, right? 117. So 58.5 ingots per minute. This is how we split this evenly. You want to know what number that comes out to? 6 of these. So that means we're getting, so if we go off and now we have 6 of them and we times this 58 times 58 point that is 351 aluminum ingots per minute. And that's just from these 2, not from the rest of this. And now I have to actually build the rest of this. I guess there's no better spot than to build it right there. And then we'll just send the ingots on their way using a train. Yeah, I guess that'll be the best way. So we just build this, I don't know, right there. Alright, so we got that entire line smelted. So they come in looking like that and they come out looking like that. Yep, by the way, this right here is producing me 720 ingots per minute. So, yep, you heard me. So, oh, this must be filling this first. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's filling it up. So, as soon as we finally, honestly, do get a train going with this, it'll come in like this, and then it'll go out. And we have tons of train stations. I also want to pick up the SAM ore there. So, I want to try to save one of these for the SAM ore, so I can actually pick the SAM up and do something with it. But I'm not sure. What's the best way to act? I don't even want to mess with this SAM that much. Okay, so yeah, SAM only goes into a constructor to be turned into this, which then this can get turned into the SAM thing, and then it's not used for anything else. Okay. Oh, I just accidentally searched for the nitrogen gas. Oh, okay, so there's... Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot of nitrogen gases there. Pure. That's only... Jesus, we have to use that. We'll have to use that nitrogen gas somehow. That's a lot of pure, if so. Oh, you know what would be smart of me to do? Actually connect... Brother. Really? You know what would be smart? To actually hook it all up so that it's actually producing 720 per minute. There we go. Now we're actually producing 207. So 207, I mean 720. So now we have to design the next thing, which has got to do 550. Ugh. So 550 is a number. Because right now, 550, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So I have 5 things. And that's still, how much more? That's 2,700 of this, whatever. What is this stuff called? Aluminum scrap. That's how much this aluminum scrap there is. That's actually ridiculous. Okay, so now, yeah, these are all going to have to be on their own lines, because holy Jesus, I can't. Okay, we're just going to quickly, just so I can't save on inventory space here. Now I have to figure out how am I going to split. Yeah, this is a number, so 150. I don't think that would work. It doesn't. Okay, I found the number. I don't even know how I'd be finding these, to be honest. Okay, so I gotta find 108. That's our lucky number. 108. So it needs to be directly... There it is. There's our number. So this is what we're going to end up getting ourselves into. So we're going to copy them settings. This is what we got next. And we got to build this 5 times. So that means I got to do this 5 times. So I got to build this version 5 times. So I don't just got to build 5 smelteries. I got to do that 5 times. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here. We're not building it like right here. We're going to have to, wait, it said 5. I think I could split it like right here. I think I can build maybe one right here, one right here, but I'm going to have to build another floor. Alright, so now we got every little ick and cranny of every little thing here moving, meaning it all works. It's all from one place to another, and yeah, oh man. All starts from bauxite, which comes from the dangerous red forest over there. Comes over here. Gets turned into what? I don't even know. Parts, yeah. Oh, water. Is this working? Oh, wait. It's not going to work because this is filled. Right, so it is working. Yeah. So we got all this going. By the way, this is a 504 per minute. 504, and this is 702. And then this one's a lot less because it's literally just this one. So they're easy to figure out what they are and stuff. So I made sure of that. But yeah, now I just got to make a train, get this over to the factory, and have it done. And it only took me 2.5 hours. Yay.